road here. Coming down pretty good. I'm going towards the North Dallas Tollway, south side of Frisco, Texas, kind of northeast side of DFW. A lot of lightning. Really, the storm has really intensified. It's kind of blown up and gone through here. Keep going for right now. A lot of water that's come down on the road really fast. I'm actually pretty surprised by how much water came down so fast. It really was not that impressive of a storm, and it blew up right as I was leaving my apartment here to go chasing. It kind of went nuts here. I may go get on the tollway and kind of keep up with it and head northeast. That way I can kind of stay with everything. Generally moving off to the east-northeast. I mean, it's a pretty skinny little line. I mean, from northeast Texas all the way through DFW, going through right downtown Dallas right now. Heavy rain and some frequent lightning. Nothing severe at the moment. None of these storms. I don't think there's any severe warnings. Yeah, no severe warnings. Some of the stronger ones could have a little bit of hail, but not really much of a threat. Hail or anything like that with these storms. Getting on the Dallas North Tollway here. I'll probably jump on the Sam Rayburn Tollway and head northeast, kind of stay with the heavier precipitation. Another little kind of skinnier line right behind this, going through Denton and top 10 Louisville, so you can always see what that looks like below. Here's the Sam Rayburn Tollway right now. Here in South Frisco, Texas, here in DFW. Nothing severe, but it's pretty heavy rain and frequent lightning as well. It's been quite the week of rain here in Dallas. We can definitely use it, so it's nice to see this. On the Sam Rayburn Tollway here, heading northeast towards McKinney. I think I'm just on the back side of it right now, so I'm going to try to play a little catch up here in a minute. 121 or Sam Rayburn Tollway heading northeast currently, south side of Frisco. A lot of rain and storms currently across North Texas, so pretty nice to see. Could see the threat of some pretty significant severe weather on Sunday, actually. Maybe not here in North Texas as much as maybe northwestern Oklahoma, southern Kansas. Yes, you're right. It was there was lightning, wow. Last Thursday, actually a week ago tonight, there was an EF0 tornado just to my north here on Preston Road in Frisco. Touched down kind of right on the UNT campus. Didn't last for very long. It did flip like one car and threw it in the grass. But other than that, wasn't terribly crazy. But yeah, sadly I wasn't able to chase last Thursday. I had a client event with work. I was only a couple miles away, but we were doing a big presentation, so couldn't chase that, even though there was a brief touchdown not that far away. But you are right about that. Not any tornado threat here today, just pretty frequent lightning, heavy rain, maybe some flash flooding. Could be a little bit of hail in some of these stronger cells, but probably not very likely. Just a lot of lightning, thunder, and heavy rain. Traffic's moving here, but wouldn't say traffic's moving terribly fast, which is probably a good thing. Roads are real wet, some ponding at times, but it's making it a little bit harder to play catch up with this storm. But it's also a reason with real severe weather, really don't like to chase in metro areas, because if you need to quickly move, something like this would make it really, really hard to do, and it puts you a little bit at risk. Seems like the rain's picking up a little bit. I think we're starting to get back under some of the heaviest stuff. Still heading northeast towards McKinney, Texas currently. Sure to hit that like button so other people can find the stream, and if you like severe weather coverage, hurricanes, tornadoes, rain, flooding, stuff like that, be sure to subscribe so that you can be notified of footage or videos or live streams like this. We're just now getting into the heart of storm season, so it's going to be picking up a lot. Watching March Madness and really enjoying that, so wasn't really planning to get out here and chase, but storms really kind of blew up here and weren't terribly far away, so thought I'd get out here and check them out. Definitely very low visibility. Cloud deck super, super low. And then you've got obviously the heavy rain. still heading northeast towards McKinney. I'm here on 121. Definitely the rain's getting heavier. It's starting to get kind of right underneath it. Looks like the heaviest, strongest little line, part of the line is down there in Garland, Texas, right now, and kind of just moving east of downtown Dallas. And then this area right here is decently heavy rain, as we can see. Thankfully, we're kind of after rush hour, so the worst of traffic is just not here on the road right now. That was a serious lightning strike. That was close. That really lit up the sky. Sorry about that. That area back there on Saturday, I drove right through that area and the signal went out then too. Something about that area that really messes with the cell signal or something. Definitely some pretty good rainfall rates. It's really coming down. Oh, there's another good lightning strike. Definitely raining really hard. Still on 121 heading northeast towards getting close to McKinney. I'm about 1 mile from the 75 interchange up here. What to do up here. I might go north a little bit maybe. 75 here in McKinney. Looks like the strongest rain might be right behind me, maybe. Come up here, pull off. I did this last Saturday too. Show you what the radar looks like here for a minute. So here we are. I am the blue target here on the south side of McKinney. So you can see kind of this long line here all the way from Cedar Hill, Garland, Dallas, east of McKinney, all the way up here. We've got a little bit of a kind of a stronger storm which we've been driving through kind of right over us now, and then another weaker line kind of right behind us here. So almost 3 different little lines of storms here. They're moving west to east here across DFW, so it's moving kind of off to the northeast and the east right now. So might sit here for a little bit and then maybe even turn around and go kind of back towards this second line possibly. So it's still coming down pretty good right here. Just south of McKinney at the moment. Yeah, it's not quite really dark. It does look dark, James. I think it's just how heavy the clouds and the rain is. It's not quite dark, but it would be getting close to dark here around 8 o'clock. So we're pretty much at that kind of dusk time, and then you add in all the rain and clouds, that makes it dark now. I don't think a tornado today. Sorry about that. I think Sunday does look like the potential that it could be a pretty big severe weather day across maybe Oklahoma and Kansas. So I think there could be a tornado on Sunday, but not likely here today. Yeah, this will definitely help the grass grow. I know areas around Dallas that got some rain kind of last weekend are definitely greening up and really growing a lot. So definitely it'll make you have to mow the grass pretty soon. So yeah, there's definitely still some pretty heavy rain right now where I'm at. I'm kind of right here on the south side of McKinney, Texas, northeast part of DFW, right at the 121 and 75 interchange here. Oh, there was a big lightning strike. Well, I didn't really give up. I just wanted to be able to show the radar and kind of sit here. This road kind of ends. I can't really go much further northeast to keep up with it. So I'll probably go up here and I may turn around and kind of go back and hit that secondary line. So you're right though. A lot of times people pull over, they get underneath an overpass to shelter from the hail, they stop traffic. It's a nightmare. Definitely don't do that. I've got a nice wide shoulder here pulled off. I have some emergency lights going on the back side of my car, so pretty safe spot to pull off here for a little bit and kind of watch the storm push through. Yeah, I don't know if I would say that people in Dallas drive really well. I mean, possibly in comparisons to the East Coast or New Jersey, maybe that's true, but there's definitely a good collection of some pretty crazy or bad drivers here in Dallas as well. So some more lightning. got a little bit of a break in traffic, so I'm gonna keep going a little bit here. Yep, you're right. You definitely know the area. There's a Buc-ee's not too far to my north here. Just up 75 in Melissa, good old Buc-ee's. Still coming down pretty good. Kind of just on the back side of this one storm here. Coming into McKinney, Texas right now. Whoa! Man, that was close. Sorry, the focus is off. I'll have to fix that in a minute. Focus is a little bit better there. Looks like the rain is starting to let up a little bit now. It's still just a little bit moist out there. Still a pretty strong line kind of marching east. Still a good bit of lightning around here too, huh? Yeah, I always forget the focus when I showed the radar. I had to focus on that, but you have to fix it in manual focus. Otherwise, it just looks at the raindrops on the windshield or the windshield wipers and makes everything any further than that real blurry. So I forgot about that for a second. Quite the nice beneficial rainstorm for sure. Again, nothing severe or super crazy today, but it does look like Sunday will be a pretty decent, probably a good chase day. I'm planning to go out on Sunday. A lot of water coming down this hill right here. anybody just joining, I'm in McKinney, Texas right now. Kind of on the backside of the rain. There is another little line that's kind of secondary to this main one that doesn't look all that strong at the moment, but it's coming our direction here probably in the next 10 minutes or so. Coming up here to Highway 75 here in a minute. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much rain fell, but that was definitely a pretty heavy downpour there for a good, probably 20 minutes in every location, I would imagine. Still got a decent amount of traffic out here on the roads. Coming up to 75 now. Probably going to start to head back kind of southwest. Check out that other little band of storms that's coming this way. The heaviest stuff is kind of moving off to the east at this point. Can't really, not a highway to quickly catch up with it or anything, so probably trail back towards this new line that's coming this way. McKinney now. I'm going to head kind of back towards the Frisco, Plano area. tsunami kind of hit it, but that really filled up fast, that little low spot. I'm gonna get back on the Sam Rayburn Tollway 121 here and kind of head back to the west-southwest. Lightning off in the distance. Hard now. We're about to get to kind of that secondary line, but it almost kind of looks like it's kind of falling apart a little bit as well. Like it was here about 20 or 30 minutes ago. But I think we may hit a couple heavy spots kind of here in a minute when we get to this secondary little band. The issue with this storm here today is that it's going to kind of clear out this low pressure system and a little bit of a front. It kind of clears out some of this good moisture. And I was looking at models and I posted a forecast video here actually about 2 hours ago, and it just looks like it's going to kind of rob a lot of the moisture from the southern plains region, kind of Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, over the next day or so. And then we do get a new low pressure system that develops kind of on Saturday, late Saturday, early Sunday, and it draws up moisture, but the one limiting factor for Sunday that looks pretty big as a severe weather day, but moisture may be a little bit on the low side, so we'll have to kind of check in on it a little bit closer to Sunday and make sure there's going to be enough moisture for storms to form. I don't think we'll have any issues. It's just, if it was a little bit better, I think we'd be looking at a tornado outbreak on Sunday, but I think it'll probably be marginal enough that there'll be some severe weather, maybe some tornadoes, but not anything that's out of this world or crazy or anything like that. Plano right now on 121 here on the northeast side of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We had really heavy rain that's kind of pushing off to the east side of the Metroplex, and then just kind of some pockets of light/moderate rain here. Probably over the next hour or two, it's going to be real foggy, cloudy, and just kind of off and on rain. It looks like I guess we're getting into a little bit of a storm here. Heavier rain kind of stopped, so. Secondary line was a lot stronger a little while ago, but definitely heavier than what we were just seeing a little bit ago. And after this, it really does let up and just kind of a little bit of probably some light rain here or there, some edge between Plano and Frisco. 121 here. We're going southwest. I kind of just went through the last, probably at the heaviest rain. So it may start to let up here before too long. Roads are still very, very wet though. Everyone, I think that's kind of the end of the chase. Doesn't look like there's any more rain. Looks like that's kind of the end of the chase here for us today. But again, Sunday does look like a pretty potent day. A lot of good ingredients. Again, moisture might be a little bit lacking, but still too early to know for sure. So I definitely plan to be chasing on Sunday. May have to go up to Oklahoma or something like that, but definitely plan to be out there chasing. So if you like this kind of content, be sure to like and subscribe so that you can be notified. Definitely catch the next live stream, as well as different crafted videos and footage and highlights of the different chases as well. So thanks for everybody joining me here. I'm probably gonna get a little bit of dinner now, but appreciate everybody hopping in the passenger seat and joining me for today's chase, and excited to get out here again. Definitely nice to see some storms. Nothing too crazy today, but we'll be back out here before we know it. So I appreciate everybody joining you, and I'll see you back here again next time.